All right, good morning, everybody. And I guess that includes a cat. You wait till I push live and you're here, huh? Got the finally got the Padres playing the Giants. Those two teams have not been on here yet. Yeah, hey, Hannah. And we're playing in San Diego. Starting pitchers for the Padres. It's left-hander Randy Jones. 36 starts, was 20 and 12 with an ERA 2.24. 285 innings, only allowed 242 hits, 17 home runs. He walked 56, struck out 103. And going for the Giants is right-hander Jim Barr. 33 starts with 13 and 14. His ERA 3.06. 244 innings, allowed 244 hits, including 17 home runs. He walked 58, struck out 77. Lineup for the Lions. Am I trying to get the Lions in here? For the Giants, leading off, playing center field, Gary Maddox. Greg Maddox. No, Gary Maddox. Batting second, playing second base, Daryl Thomas. Hitting third and playing first base, Gary Thomason. In the cleanup spot, right fielder, Bobby Mercer. Batting fifth, playing left field is Gary Matthews. Hitting sixth, playing shortstop, Chris Spire. Batting seventh and playing third base, Steve Ontiveros. Hitting eighth and catching is Dave Rader. And batting ninth, the pitcher Jim Barr. For the Padres, leading off playing left field is Bobby Tolan. Batting second, playing second base, Tito Fuentes, former Giant. Batting third, playing right field is Dave Winfield. Batting cleanup, playing first base, Willie McCovey, another former Giant. Batting fifth, playing center field, Johnny Grubb. Hitting sixth, playing third base, Glenn Becker, former Cub. Batting seventh, catching, Randy Hundley, former Cub. Hitting eighth, playing shortstop, Enzo Hernandez. And pitching and batting ninth is Randy Jones. The defense behind Jones from left, right, and outfield, it's Tolan, Grubb, and Winfield. And the infield from third to first, Becker, Hernandez, Fuentes, and McCovey. Hundley behind the plate. And dice to determine how this game unfolds. Maddox to start things off here. A 6-8. Line drive to the second baseman, Tito Fuentes. One up, one down. Daryl Thomas comes up. Thomas was a 276 hitter in 1975. 4-8. Fly ball to center field, and Grubb is there. He makes the play. 2 down, and that'll bring up Gary Thomason. Thomason only batted 227. 1-4. There's a grounder to the first baseman, McCovey, and he makes the play. A 1-2-3, top of the first for Randy Jones. Giants take the field behind Barr. From left, right, and outfield, it's Matthews, Maddox, and Mercer. Infield from third to first, Ontiveros, Spire, Thomas, and Thomason, and then Rader behind the plate. Tolan, Fuentes, and Winfield. 1-4. Split roll. Split roll of a 17. That's a ground ball back to the pitcher Barr. Feeds it over to Thomason. One up, one down. Here's Tito Fuentes. Hit 280 in 1975. which is probably a monster year for him. X chart roll. Your own ball. And Barr again, but this one he does not make the play. That's going to be an E1 on the scorecard as Fuentes is safe at first with one out for Dave Winfield. Winfield hit 267, had 20 doubles, 2 triples, and 15 home runs. 5-6. That one's popped up on the left side of the infield. The third baseman, Steve Ontiveros, will make the catch. 2 down for Willie McCovey. Tried to hurt his former team. And I think at that point was a future team again for him. I think he went back to the Giants. Hit 252, 17 doubles, 0 triples, 23 home runs. Still had some good power. Pitch by Barr. That one's popped up. Foul ground. Raider makes the grab. And the first inning is in the books. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left. Go into the second. It'll be Mercer, Matthews, and Spire. Mercer hit 298 for the Giants. Jones strikes him out. Jones has retired the first 4 he's faced, and here's Matthews. Matthews batted 280. He had 65 walks to only 53 strikeouts. And the pitch. There's a fly ball to center field. Grubb waits for that one. And 2 down. 2 out, nobody on for Chris Spire, who hit 271. He had 30 doubles. That's not bad. 70 walks to only 50 strikeouts. Shows some patience at the plate. Pitch by Jones. And another fly ball headed towards center field. Johnny Grubb again calling for it, and he's got it. I think that's his 3rd putout already. The top of the second is over. 0 runs, 0 hits, 0 errors, and nobody left on base. San Diego will send Grubb, Beckert, and Hundley up here in the bottom half of the inning. Grubb, who's been mentioned a lot on defense already in this game. Pitch by Barr, and there's a line drive right to the first baseman, Thomason. 1 up, 1 down. Beckert, who batted 375 that year for the Padres, but he only had 16 at-bats. 6 hits, 5 singles, and a double. 1 walk, 0 strikeouts. No home runs, no RBI, no stolen bases. And a pitch by Barr. And a ground ball up the middle, and he has a base hit to start this season. 1 for 1 is Glenn Beckert, the first Padre hit. In fact, it's the first hit of this game. Randy Hundley, another former Cub, comes up behind him. He batted 180 times for the Padres that year, and he hit 206. Pitch by Barr, and that one's lifted up high into the air on the left side of the infield. Spire drifting back into the shallow part of the outfield, and he makes the grab. There's 2 down for Enzo Hernandez. Beckert still at first. The very bottom of the order coming up now for the Padres. They'd like to get Hernandez on base to at least get Jones up to the plate before this inning ends, so he's not leading off the third. Split roll. Hernandez slices one to Thomas for the third out of the inning, and we'll go to the third. 0-0 here in San Diego. The very bottom of the order now for the Giants is Ontiveros, Rader, and Barr. The 7, 8, 9 hitters come up. Ontiveros batted .289 in 1975. Another guy who had more walks than strikeouts, 55-44. A 1-6, Randy Jones strikes him out swinging. That's 2 strikeouts now for Jones. And Rader steps in. He batted .291. 292 at-bats. He played about half the time. 32 walks, 30 strikeouts. And we're going to get an X chart reading here. Jones, a ground ball to the left side of the infield. Beckert up with it. Toss to McCovey, 2 down. Beckert mostly played second for the Cubs. Here's Barr. Batted only .118. X chart. Now under back to Jones, and he boots the ball. So that's an error on each pitcher in this game. And the Giants have their first base runner via that error by Jones. So Barr at first, and Maddox, who's 0 for 1, steps in. 5-5. Ground ball right side. Fuentes up with it, and that will end the top half of the third. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom of the third here. It'll be Jones, Tolan, and Fuentes for the Padres. San Diego with only 1 hit in this game. That was Glenn Beckert. Four-eight split roll. 16. Pitch by Barr. There's a grounder up the middle, and Randy Jones leads off the bottom of the 5th for the Padres with a single. Bringing up Bobby Tolan. Pitch by Barr. Tolan squares around, lays down a bunt. Ontiveros picks it up. And a sacrifice is good for Tolan as Jones now stands at second with 1 away. And Tito Fuentes coming up. He's, let's see, he reached on an error by Barr. 6-4. X chart again. It's time to spike it short. $10. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. That's a 2. 10. 2-10. Ground ball to the left side, and Spire gets to the ball but is unable to get it across the diamond in time. So that's an infield hit for Fuentes. Jones at third. Runners on the corners with only one out. Really good chance for the Padres to put something on the board. Dave Winfield's standing in. Giants hoping for a double play or something here that can help them get out of this without a run scoring. Like a strikeout or a pop-up or... And instead it's a fly ball to kind of medium center field. Maddox will make the catch. Jones is going to tag. He's going to try to score. There's going to be a play at the plate. And he is, I think this is a catcher blocking the plate. Trying to, and he's in there with the very close play at the plate. But the umpire says he got the plate before the tag was applied. So it's 1-0 Padres. Dave Winfield with a sac fly gets the first RBI of the game. And Willie McCovey coming up. 2 out, runner in scoring position standing at second base. McCovey fouled out his first time up. On ball to the right side. Thomas has it. But a run scores for the Padres. They get a couple of hits. They leave one. We go to the middle innings, and the Padres lead it 1-0. Thomason, and Mercer due up for the Giants. 5-4. Next chart. Let's see, 18 and 12. Pitch by Jones. Tapped out in front of the plate. Hundley comes up with it, throws down to first, and there's out number 1. Here's Gary Thomason. Two 5. Pitch by Jones. Strikes out Thomason. 3 strikeouts now for Randy Jones. And Bobby Mercer coming up. He's 0 for 1. And Hannah circles the ballpark here just to see if there's anything curious for her to get into here. 5-7. She's checking something out. 16-6. Ground ball right side of the mound. And Fuentes makes a play, throws to first in time. The Giants are down in order in the top half of the 4th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It'll be Grubb, Beckert, and Hundley due up for the Padres. Have a 1-run lead. All right, Hannah is still... Now she's kind of inspecting the stands behind home plate. She's sniffing around. I don't know if it's just a hygiene check on the fans or what's going on. Now, she makes her way up to the booth here, and she's currently on my desk. Okay, so I'm having to look at this diamond around the cat that patrols his ballpark. Three nine. Ground ball to the right side. Thomason up with it. And there's one away. Glenn Beckert had the first hit of this ball game, 1 for 1 with a single. 5-3. And the pitch by Barr, and Beckert slaps a base hit up the middle again. He's 2 for 2. 4 hits for the Padres, half of them from Glenn Beckert. Hundley 0 for 1, popped out earlier. 3-6. Popped up on the left side. Spire will make the catch, it looks like, and he does. 2 down. And Enzo Hernandez, who lined out earlier. 2-9. And the pitch, fly ball left side. Matthews underneath it. And that wraps the 4th inning. Top of the 5th coming up. It'll be Matthews, followed by Spire and Ontiveros. Matthews 0 for 1. 4-4. Split roll. Pitch by Jones, fly ball. And towards the corner, Tolan makes the grab, 1 away. That'll bring up Spire. Spire 0 for 1 with a fly out. 6-5. The pitch by Jones. This one hit sharply down the right field line, and McCovey makes a great grab there to keep that one from getting past him. 2 up, 2 down for Steve Ontiveros. 4-7. Split roll. 11. Let's see. Liner to Hernandez. So 2 line drives speared by infielders there. That ends the top half of the 5th inning. And the Padres come up. It'll be Jones, Tolan, and Fuentes against Barr. Jones 1 for 1, singled and ended up scoring. Back in the 3rd inning. Pitch by Barr. There's a liner to Spire, 1 away. And I'll bring up Tolan, 0 for 1. And a split roll for Tolan. Oh, well, 1-19 was going to be a single. 20 is an out, and it's a 20. A line drive and caught by Thomas. 2 up, 2 down, and here's Fuentes. 1 for 2. 3-6. Pitch to Fuentes. There's a grounder through the right side. He's 2 for 3. That's hit number 5 for the Padres. And it'll bring up Winfield. Giants only lead by a run, 5-9. Grounder to Thomas, over to first, and that ends the 5th. No runs, a hit. There's one left. Top of the 6th coming up now for the Giants. Raider, Barr, and Maddox due up. Raider 0 for 1 with a ground out. 5-4. That is an X chart roll. Let's see, 5 and what's that orange? That's a 2, so that's an 11. High fly ball. Hundley, the catcher, makes the grab. 1 away, and that'll bring up the pitcher Barr 0 for 1. Wow, 5-3 this time. X chart for McCovey. And a 6, 9. Ground ball toward the right side. McCovey tries to get to it, and he doesn't. And the Giants have their first hit of the game here in the top of the 6th inning with 1 out. 5 1/3 of hitless ball for Jones in his first start of the season. And then he gives up a hit to the pitcher. Gary Maddox, 0 for 2. 2-11. And the pitch. Liner right to Hernandez, 2 down. And Thomas, 0 for 2. Six 4. X chart. Ground ball to Beckert at third. Oh, he makes a terrible throw across the diamond to McCovey. And the base runners go 2 bags each. Barr to third. Now at second is Thomas. Gary Thomason will come up. He's 0 for 2. Five 5. And the pitch lined into left field. A base hit. Barr is going to score. They're waving around Thomas. Here comes the throw there. And he's easily in there, and taking second on the play at the plate is Thomason. It's 2-1 Giants. Couple of unearned runs charged to Jones. Giants lead it by a run now. And that'll bring up Mercer, 0 for 2. Two 8. The pitch by Jones. Mercer, base hit in the right. Thomason coming around. Here comes a throw towards hit for him. And there's a terrible throw by Winfield. That's going to be an E9. And Mercer will go to second. Another unearned run scores. It's 3-1 Giants. Things were going so well for Randy Jones coming into this inning. And then Jim Barr gets a little sneaky hit that had eyes, got by McCovey. Beckert unleashes a terrible throw for an error. A couple hits later, and now it's a 2-run lead for the Giants. Gary Matthews coming up. He's 0 for 2. 4-9. Grounder to Hernandez. Ed Short coming up here, and he gloves it, throws it to first, and the inning's over. But the Giants with 3 unearned runs, 3 hits, a couple of errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Padres trailing now 3-1. They'll have the middle of their order due up. It'll be McCovey, Grubb, and Beckert. Beckert again 2 for 2 today. 2-7. And there's a fly ball to right. Mercer makes the play. 1 up, 1 down for Johnny Grubb, who's 0 for 2. 3-7. Fly ball to center. This time it's Maddox. The 3M outfield, Matthews, Maddox, and Mercer. Beckert 2 for 2. And a grounder right up the middle. He's 3 for 3. Beckert with still half his team's hits. Hundley 0 for 2. X chart. Only hits a ground ball, and Barr boots another one. That's an E1, his second error of the game, and that's the second on the Giants as well. We've had 5 errors in this game. Not very good defense. More errors than runs scored. Enzo Hernandez 0 for 2. Pitch by Barr. There's a fly ball to left. Matthews will make the catch to end the 6th inning. On to the late innings. The Giants coming off that 3-run top of the 6th where 3 unearned runs scored against Jones. Just kind of want to take a quick glance at the Giants bullpen. Find out if it's a decent one. Not real good, but not terrible either. Spire. Six, 7. Fly ball center field. Under it is Grubb. 1 out for Ontiveros, 0 for 2. Split roll. Is that a 3? Yes. Ontiveros lines a single up the middle. Hit number 4 for the Giants. Raider 0 for 2. Two 9. Split roll. Base hit into right field for Raider. Stopping at second is Ontiveros. Jim Barr still in the game. And he has a 2-run lead. 1 out. Pitch by Jones. Strikes him out looking. That's 4 strikeouts for Jones. Maddox 0 for 3 coming up. Two 9. Grounder to Beckert. And that ends the inning. Top half of the 7th is done. 0 runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left. Bottom of the 7th for the Padres. It'll be the pitcher's spot leading off, followed by Tolan and Fuentes against Barr. And the Padres bench is mostly right-handed hitters. There's one exception. That's Locklear. Gene Locklear. And he's going to lead off. Gene Locklear. Batted .321 and 237 at bats, 11 doubles, a triple, and 5 homers. He walked 22 times, struck out 26. Padres down to 9 outs and trail by 2. Hey, Larry. I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Pitch by Barr and a fly ball to right. Mercer will call for that one. 1 down. Tolan 0 for 2. Four 6. Pitch by Jim Barr, and he walks Tolan. That's the first walk allowed by Barr. Runner on with 1 out, and for Barr, he hasn't struck out anybody yet in this game either. But he does have that 1 walk allowed now. So here's Fuentes. He's 2 for 3. And the time he didn't get a hit, he actually reached base on an error by Barr. Pop up on the left side. Yeah, you had doing better. Did you have COVID, Larry? I know a few of our people in our community have had that recently. I can't remember who all it was. And you're going to go have lunch with your stepmom. Sounds good. New dog. You know, I had it about a year ago, but I've had a bad cold. It was a couple weekends ago, right before the Super Bowl. I came down with it, and I still have a few lingering symptoms of it. I tested for COVID, came up negative after I'd had the worst of the symptoms a couple of days. Winfield 0 for 2, 1 RBI. Pitch by Barr. There's the grounder to Thomas. And that ends the inning. So will Locklear stay in? Yeah, I guess he will. Locklear's going to stay in and play left. Tolan's going to leave. New pitcher is actually going to come in the number 1 spot. And somebody that can be effective against left-handed pitching. Rich Folkers is a left-hander. Danny Frisella. Bill Grief. Dave Tomlin. Just looking at what's available here. And Foster. Alan Foster. Their bullpen's pretty good. Tomlin. Dave Tomlin going to come in here. All right. Thomason, and Mercer. 4-7. Ground ball, right side of the infield. Fuentes has it over to McCovey. 1 up and 1 down. Morning, Dave. Thomason 1 for 3. Giants lead by 2 here in the top of the 8th. 3 unearned runs scored in the top of the 6th. Defense has not been very good in this game. The teams have combined for 5 errors. Strikeout of Mercer. Strikeout number 1 for Tomlin. Mercer steps in. Single last time up and advanced on an error by Winfield. Ground ball on an extra roll here. Grounded to the left side, and the shortstop Hernandez plants his right foot, throws hard, and got him. Top of the 8th in the books. We go to the bottom half. Padres trailing by 2 and are down to 6 outs remaining. McCovey, Grubb, and Beckert coming up. McCovey is 0 for 3 so far in this one. 5-9. Grounder to Thomas. Over to Thomason. 1 up, 1 down for Johnny Grubb, 0 for 3. 3-7. Fly ball to center field. Maddox taps his glove and makes the catch. 2 down. And here's Beckert. Beckert's 3 for 3 today with 3 singles. And Hannah has ascended the stairs again and sent her back to the bowels of the stadium here. 2-6. And Beckert, another hit up the middle. He's 4 for 4 with 4 singles. They cannot get him out. Randy Hundley, they've been able to get out, although he did reach on an error by Barr back in the 6th inning. Two 7. Lifted to center field. Maddox underneath that one. And that ends the 8th. We go to the top of the 9th inning. Giants 3, Padres 1. Matthews, Spire, and Ontiveros are due up. Matthews 0 for 3. 4-8. Pitch by Tomlin. And there's a base hit through the left side. He's now 1 for 4. Chris Spire is hitless. I'm not sure if it's good to keep Tomlin in there at this point. Priscilla. 3. Foster. Yeah, Danny Frisella is going to come in now for the Padres after that leadoff hit single by Matthews. Spire 0 for 3. Matthews tries to get a lead, does not. 6-5. Oh, what do we got here? It's going to be a balk. It's a balk called on Frisella, and Matthews is awarded second base. Runner in scoring position with nobody out for Chris Spire. Four. Extra play. $14-11. That one's grounded to the left side to Hernandez. And Matthews was able to get to third as Hernandez was playing back a little bit on that ball. So now the infield will have to play in. Ontiveros 1 for 3. DeVeros a switch hitter. 1-7. Ground ball, base hit up the middle. Matthews will score on DeVeros with an RBI. It's 4-1 Giants. And that is an earned run charged against Tomlin. So a 3-run lead. Hi, Braxton. Raider 1 for 3. Pitch by Frisella. Pop up on the right side. Hi, Mario. Fuentes makes the catch. What's new? Yeah, it's a new day, really. I don't know if you guys are interested in baseball that much. I guess you wouldn't be here if you weren't, but we got spring training underway yesterday. I don't know if you caught any of that with the time, the pitch clock and all that. I was actually pleasantly surprised with it. I kind of liked how the flow of the game was going. Barr 1 for 3 with a run scored. He's going to try to finish one here. I guess I'll make a quick check, make sure his game doesn't say he's getting tired. No, he's still okay. 3-9. Pitch by Frisella. Strikes him out. So we'll go to the bottom of the ninth. Giants lead at 4-1. Padres with the bottom part of the order due up. Barr is going to try to complete the game. Not sure he will or not. He doesn't have a long leash to work with, that's for sure. He's up to 125 pitches. I'm taking a quick gander at the cards for the bench hitters here. Again, they aren't very impressive for the Padres. That having been said, I think I'll let Hector Torres come into bat for Hernandez. Torres hit 259, which is a little better than what Hernandez was doing. 410. Split roll. Pitch by Barr, and that was hit hard into the gap in left center field between Matthews and Maddox. That's going to carry and roll to the wall. Maddox gets to it, throws it back in, and Torres, who made a big turn at second, decides to hold right there. He wanted to go for third, but decided against it. Brings up Gene Locklear. With a 2-run lead, that would probably be it for Barr. They're going to just give him this little bit more rope. Next chart. Grounders spire up with it. Throws to Thomason. One away. Runner still at second. And we'll have a pinch hitter for Frisella. which I think I know who that's going to be. Yep. It's going to be Mike Ivy coming up. Spent some time with the Padres, too. Or the Giants, too. I'm sorry. The Giants later in the decade. 2-8. Barr delivers ground ball to the left side. Dontiveros at third over to Thomason, 2 down. And Tito Fuentes, who's 2 for 4 today, could be the last batter. On deck is Dave Winfield, who, if he comes up, would represent the tying run. All 6s come up. Split roll. And it landed on an edge. Pitch by Barr. Fuentes lines at Thomas at second, spears it, and that ends the game. The Giants, who were held hitless going into the top of the 6th, scored 3 unearned runs there in that inning, as well as picking up their first hit of the game. They went on to score 4 runs, total 1 earned on 7 hits, as the Padres scored 1 run on 8 hits. 2 errors for the Giants, 3 for the Padres. Kind of a sloppy defensive game. I think 3 of the errors were by pitchers, 2 by Barr and 1 by Jones. Glenn Beckert had 1, and then I believe it was it Winfield? Yeah, I believe Winfield had an error. So the Giants in the first game that these 2 teams have played this year come away with the win. And I'll take a quick look at the standings, which are again just in the early stages of this season. Here we have the Giants are now in a virtual tie atop the West with Los Angeles and Atlanta, who are both 2-1. And then the Padres are tied with Houston and Cincinnati a game out. The league has a combined batting average right now of 245, with the Padres at 229 and the Giants at 194. And the league has an ERA of 3.38, with the Padres and Giants both at 1 even for their ERAs. We've seen 27 errors in 13 games. It's kind of high, just over 2. Of course, that game had 5 of them. We've seen 11 home runs total so far. Stolen bases are successful on a 2-to-1 ratio to the caught stealing. So league leaders, let's see, there's only one guy with 2 home runs so far. That's Johnny Bench. Darrell Evans of the Braves, Joe Ferguson of the Padres, each have 5 RBI. But again, some teams have played 3 games, some have played 2, and some have played 1, I think. I've seen 5 triples so far. And 6 players are tied with a couple of doubles. A lot of guys with a 0 ERA. Nine innings in the books for 5 guys. Five complete games. We just saw one of those by Jim Barr, Steve Rogers, Steve Carlton, was it Ron Reed, and Doug Rao have the others. And 8 players with a save. I don't know if anybody's around this morning. I haven't seen a lot of voices in the chat so far. Tim's probably at church. Rob, I don't know. He's been checking on his brother some lately, and then they might have got up and went out of town. So anyway, I'll send a few invites out here. Spend a little bit more time. And get a piece of it. Oh, well, that's on the way to doing what I did yesterday. I gotta. Where's my StreamYard here? Okay, copy. Okay, guys, if you're still in chat, somebody I did send a link to StreamYard for you. Find out what's going on with y'all this morning. And hello to Braxton and Mario. Mario, you may have been in the chat before. I don't know if you have been, Braxton, but if you like watching some replays of baseball with cards and dice, that's what I've been doing on here, besides just chatting with fellow acquaintances through the YouTube channels. People who like the same things. They have their own replays going on. Some with baseball, many with not, some different, football or boxing. You can find pretty much any sport you want out there. Like talking sports too. Cubs fan. I watched them play some yesterday against the Giants. The Giants probably had a lot of minor leaguers playing, but they were booting a lot of balls, it seemed like, on grounders in the infield. Even the outfield, some of them on a hit, on a hop, and it'd be bouncing off gloves. And somebody else would have to go get it. I think the Cubs had most of their starters playing. They had Warner and Swanson and Hosmer and Wisdom at third. Gomes catching. Suzuki's been out with some kind of a injury still. I don't know if that's going to be the story on him because he was out a lot last year. They had Bellinger's. I don't know if he was playing yesterday. Happ was playing. Mancini was hitting. I saw they let what was that utility infielder they've had? Bodie came up, and I want to say he hit a home run. A lot of turnover they've had. Stroman, I think, started. I'm hoping to catch some more games today. Like I said, I was surprised pleasantly by the new pace of play type of things that they were doing. Seem like the hitters, they'll step out, but then they'll step right back in. They aren't standing out there playing around with their gloves and looking down at the base coaches and stuff all that much. They just kind of step out, step back in, and the pitcher, it didn't seem like they were getting hurried, really. They were getting the ball and delivering right away, but I think it's a good thing for pitchers. I think most pitchers like to work at a pretty good pace. Uh-oh, something's here.
Oh man, you've been on an hour. You've been on an hour already.
Yeah, I was just playing a game.
Oh, okay. I was not watching. I was
Giants and Padres.
Oh, I was feeling bad this morning, so I wanted to go back and
you
look.
You sound a little clogged up in the head there.
Oh no, it ain't just that. I was just feeling bad. I was just a little down this morning, so I wanted to go back and watch one of my videos where I was right on all accounts. So I wanted to go back and watch the one about where the San Francisco 49ers were stupid to give up the 12th overall pick to go to number 3 and give up 2 number 1s and a number 3, and then they get Lance. That was just yeah. And I was shooting everybody down that day, and everybody said, you just don't know which way the Niners are going. Now we know which way the Niners went. I feel real good now, so I'm feeling much better since I told everybody.
Although the team is good. The team is good. They actually are. They just
not because of the quarterback.
Still have that same need, though. They
not because of the quarterback he drafted.
Oh, but
that didn't help
injuries,
And now they don't have. Now they don't have a number 1 pick. Because they gave up 2. Because they gave up a 22 and a 23 number 1, as well as their 12th overall pick. So they really gave up.
Look at where the Rams are and all the picks that they gave away to make that Super Bowl run. Now they're coming off a bad year, or they're going to be.
And now they got 3 more years of.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of stuff to the Lions. They're going to be watching the Lions probably play better than them for a few years.
But let me ask you though, if you're a Rams fan. Do you say it's worth it? You won a Super Bowl.
There are going to be some that'll say that, but I don't know.
Probably if Washington right now, let's say Washington gave up the next 10 years.
I'm not a big fan of that myself. If you ask me to throw all your chips in,
I'm not huge,
and then mortgage the future, I don't like that so much.
No, I don't either. But if Washington, let's say they gave up the next 6 number 1s.
What's guys? How you doing?
Hey,
let's say they gave up their next 6 number 1s. And they went out here to get Mahomes. And they won 1 Super Bowl. Well, shit, we hadn't seen them in 30 years. There's kids that like Washington has never seen them.
And the Cubs gave away a lot of prospects back when they were trying to make the push in 2016. They
Herschel Walker,
Chapman, and the
Herschel Walker deal. I mean, look at that shit.
He was fun to watch.
Herschel Walker was that 4 number 1s or 5 number 1s they got?
I don't know with the Vikings.
It was huge.
The Vikings
got
way too much for a guy that was a good player, but
they gave up 4 1s, 2 2s, and 2 3s.
Wow.
So how about a nice little 8-for-1 pick? And they actually
they sent a bunch of players too, but the thing was if the Cowboys didn't use them, and they didn't. Jimmy Johnson's just tanked the season, so we're not using these guys because that was what allowed them to get the picks that they got.
Yeah.
Michael P. Hi, Michael.
You know,
He's coming on.
There he comes.
Hi, Michael.
What is he singing about?
I don't know.
I don't know. I was going to ask him. Put a mask on and see if he's a masked singer. We'll see if he's Dick Van Dyke. That's who it was last week. 97 years old, Dick Van Dyke. You believe that?
Was
shit?
it really? That's crazy.
97.
Hard to guess that one. Hard to guess
Is
that
he that
one.
old?
He's 97
years old.
Dick
Wow.
Van
Imagine
Dyke.
that.
Yeah. Let's see when he has a
You should watch
birthday.
this program.
Yeah. Dick Van Dyke's age.
Goodness. He looks pretty good for 97.
Decent, yeah. He just turned 97, December 13th. So
Wow.
think about
Hi, Michael.
See you, Mike.
How about Bob Newhart?
Yeah, he's
How old is he? He's up
How
there
old
too.
How old would you say he is, Bob Newhart?
89, my guess.
Bob
91.
Newhart. Bob Newhart's 91,
That was close.
I think. Good morning. 93.
Pretty close.
All right.
2 years off.
How about
Okay.
Bob Barker?
Is he
Bob
still alive?
Barker.
87.
Yeah, he's still alive. I think he's 97.
97. Wow.
99.
99.
Yeah.
Wow.
And his birthday. Let's see when his birthday is.
Oh, that soccer
Let's
match
see
was
when
pretty
let's
good
see when
today.
number 100. December 12th. So everybody's
How old is Chuck Woolery?
Chuck Woolery's
He's probably like
how
87.
old is Chuck Woolery?
he's
I'm gonna say like
80.
82, 83. I don't think he's
Yeah.
81.
81, right. Yeah.
Do.
Yeah, it was a good match this morning. They had Tottenham and Chelsea on this morning.
Bob Eubanks. How about he's still living?
I don't think so.
Yes, he is still
He
living.
is?
Bob Eubanks. How old is he?
That's what I get for watching Buzzer.
35 years old.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
How old's Carol Burnett?
No,
I thought she died.
she passed. She passed.
She did?
Carl Burnett's age.
I thought she was still alive.
Really? Oh yeah.
Yeah, she is still living.
Yeah.
Is she?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I was rude.
89. Wow.
We put it in the ground for some time, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about
April
Vicki Lawrence? She the same? She's still alive, isn't she?
How
Yeah,
about
she's
Debbie
like-
Does Dallas?
Debbie does Dallas. Oh my gosh.
73 for Vicki Lawrence.
73.
Yeah. Oh my
She's
gosh.
younger then.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, she was created by her. That's
I got a name for you.
Julie Andrews.
Hmm.
No,
She's still
No.
still living.
she's still living.
Julie Andrews.
Julie Andrews.
88.
I'd say close to 90. 87, good
Wow.
Keith. Nice.
Yeah.
Steven Tyler. Steven Tyler's like 75 or something like that.
He's getting old. He's getting up there. He had some kind of legal problems lately.
Yeah, well, his show,
What the heck? Yeah.
Alan
show
Alda.
is
Alan
closing in
Alda.
Vegas.
Someone said she raped him, or he raped her when she was young,
Ellen Alda.
when she was like 20.
Yeah, I don't
Some
know.
girl came
90.
across saying that.
How about that, Mike? Alan
What's that?
Alda.
Alan Alda's probably like
All the
88.
89. 87. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still see them on all these interview shows. It's amazing.
Pat Sajak.
Oh, Pat Sajak. Pat Sajak's he's younger than all those.
Probably in
78.
60s.
How old, Keith?
I'd say 67.
No, 78.
Turn it around.
Wow,
76.
he's that old?
Yeah.
76, wow.
Oh yeah. I
How
just saw
Tony,
that.
how about Tony Bennett?
Oh, like he's 92 or something like that.
San Francisco. Wasn't that the song you sang?
If that's one singer I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of his.
Isn't that a fan of Bennett?
No, 96. Yeah.
96. Wow,
I
you
don't
get up
know
there.
I don't know how he can record a Christmas.
How about,
Christmas album
Neil
with all
Diamond?
these pop stars today.
Neil Diamond must be up there. How about Cheech and Chong? They must be getting old too.
I think one of them's gone.
Tommy Chung is on TV a lot. He does a lot of these police shows.
Right.
Sorry. Oh, what a beautiful morning. You know, we were freezing last night, and now it's up to 65 degrees, heading for 80.
That was Miami. You live in Miami or Florida, South
No,
Florida?
I live in Texas.
Oh, you live in Texas? Wow, yeah.
Yes,
I can imagine.
the last 2 days.
What part of Texas? Southern Texas or northern Texas?
Middle part.
Middle part, huh? Wow.
Middle of Texas. It was
I want to
38.
go there and see the
Dallas,
Alamo.
I consider Dallas North Texas, though.
Right, Dallas is North Texas. That's correct.
Yeah, so
Austin, the South.
Austin is,
Austin's almost to the middle, not quite. That ain't. It still ain't as far south as the
Yeah,
middle.
Dallas is kind of like northeast.
San Antonio.
Yeah.
Go down to San Antonio.
San Antonio's a little more south.
It
Yeah,
is.
it's a lot more south. Yeah.
Houston's way south.
Houston is
Very south.
way south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Right.
then southwest is El Paso.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's a big ass state. It
Oh,
takes
yeah,
forever
almost
to
big
drive.
enough to be a country.
Yeah, it
I've
takes 2 days, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
it takes you a while. Yeah,
From one end of the state to El
from
Paso.
From Dallas to Houston, it's over 3 hours, and that's that's just one little part of the state.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas to Houston. Yeah, it's about 4 hours.
200, a little over 200, about 200 miles. So
Yeah,
maybe
and
three and a half hours.
and they're supposedly going to put up an express rail.
What's the square miles of Texas compared to the UK?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, it's bigger. It's bigger.
Yeah.
I think
Much
it's
bigger than them.
Let's see.
They're they live
Hold
on an
on.
island.
All right, let's watch this. Square miles of UK. All right, the square mileage of the UK is 94,530.
Okay.
Square miles of Texas, 261,200.
Wow.
almost 3 times as big.
Yep.
Now, which one's bigger, Texas or California?
Oh,
I'd
I
say
know the answer to that. That's
California.
that's Texas.
Which one
Texas
you say
bigger?
Which one
I
you say,
said
Dave?
California.
Which one you
I
say,
said
Keith?
California.
Yeah, it's
I
Texas. Texas
Texas
is
bigger.
yeah.
Bigger
And
than
then Alaska
California.
is
huh?
bigger
Wow.
than both of them.
Alaska's the largest state in the country.
Huge.
Alaska's
Beautiful
bigger
there.
than both of them combined.
Yeah.
You go there on vacation in Alaska part of the year, it's really, really beautiful.
How about this?
the
Double
other
Texas,
part is bad.
double Texas up.
Yeah.
Alaska's
Yeah.
bigger. How about
Mhm.
that?
Wow,
That's
imagine
right.
that. That's crazy.
261,000 square miles, where Alaska's 586,000 square
We
miles.
still don't compare with Russia, though, as far as
Oh,
landmass. What about
Yeah.
China? What about United States versus China in landmass?
U.S. land mass square miles. 3.5 million square miles, U.S.
Yeah.
China square miles.
I think
Well, Alaska is almost 6 times.
3.7. So China is
Very
almost
close.
China's
Yeah.
a little bigger than the U.S. Yeah,
Yeah.
China's
A little
bigger
bit-
than
a
the
little bit,
U.S.
yeah,
they
mentioned
I
have
didn't
that.
almost
know
a
that.
billion people.
They have that on Civilization 5 when I play, and they tell you the size of your empire in square miles is pretty cool. I like that. I always like those kind of statistics and all the manufacturing and all that stuff, how much manufacturing power you have, and so on.
Actually, it says right here the United States takes up 9.8 million square kilometers, while China has 9.6 million. So
Wow.
they're pretty close.
Very close.
Kilometers.
It's amazing.
And the population there is a lot bigger than ours. So, I mean,
It
we're
is.
not that overpopulated when you think of it.
Triple.
Yeah.
It's over
Yeah.
triple more,
Times
over
our
3
first
times, over 3 times
Well,
more. than
What's
what
the
we
population
got.
of the Earth right now,
Hey, I got
Rob?
something to drink.
After you do that, check on the population of the Earth.
Probably about 5 billion. I don't know.
I feel the earth.
I'll say 6 billion.
I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down.
You're singing again today, huh, Michael?
Oh, me? Yeah. Me.
Did you
Michael,
watch
were you the one saying you got the wrestling game?
Yes.
Well, that's
Yes,
wonderful.
and I'm enjoying it.
It's so fun.
I've just
isn't
been
it?
playing. I've just been playing different matches so far. I'm trying.
Yeah. That's what
I watch wrestling.
I'm close to it. Yeah, you like to watch wrestling? Yeah, I love the wrestling. I
I
was
watch
watching it too while I was
wrestling,
playing.
and
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if I can, if I have a certain match on. Well, what would this person do against maybe an older wrestler in his prime or whatever?
Right. That's interesting.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I always think that.
It's a fun game. Rob plays it too. Yeah.
Yes,
What's up?
We had a
good.
draft where we picked
Yeah.
80 wrestlers. You see.
Oh yeah. Oh,
It's
that's
been a lot
good.
of fun. I haven't played it in a few days, but it's
No,
okay.
I ain't touched in a couple
I've
weeks.
been into
either.
wrestling.
Yeah.
Rob's
I
been
just-
busy. His brother's laid up in the hospital for poor guy.
I'm just.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah.
I'm dealing with that.
I
I'm not
lost
dealing
my
with
brother
that.
Rob at 47. He
Really?
yeah he died in the middle of the night. Just they don't know exactly if it was a heart attack or
How long ago was that?
that was a year and a half ago, and I
Wow.
cry like every week for him. I'll never get over him. I'll never get over him.
How many
Never.
brothers did you have?
Just one.
Really?
Mhm.
I have a sister,
Yeah.
5
She
years
old?
younger than me.
Younger.
She's 5 years younger. Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
a brother. He's
Her name was
a
Karina.
year younger
Her
than
name
me.
was Karina. My brother's name was Timothy. I called him Timmy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
12
he was a
o'clock
good guy.
starts.
He loves sports.
He and I aren't as tight as some brothers are, but
Yeah.
most times if I need something, he's there, and if he needs something, I'm there. So
My brother was always there for me, and
That's
I was
the
always
same
there
with
for him. You know?
my brother and I
We're tight.
are talking more since my mom died recently.
you are.
That's great.
Yeah. Oh, they talk.
He's down in Florida right now.
Oh, I was going to ask you, is he thinking about coming to see you down in Texas?
No. They have a condo in Florida, and they go all around and see things. Yesterday they were in Tampa, St. Pete. They're on the
Nice.
west coast, like Harris is on the east coast.
No, Harris is he's west of Orlando.
Oh, okay.
Is he?
He
Oh,
ain't
my
too far.
brother's more on the coast.
Yeah.
They were fortunate with the hurricane.
And I talk every once in a while to Matt Sharver. He gets in touch with me. I tell him, I said, why the hell don't you come on here? He just says he's got so much stuff going on. So that's cool. Shout out to you, Matt. He swears if I play a game, he watches it because he comes back on and says, "Good game, or well played," or something, or you missed something. He'll tell me if I missed something, which is cool. Oh, you guys can get off of the grooming kick.
Oh,
I watched yesterday's video about the sheep. You talking about grooming? I'm like, okay.
Yeah, he made a comment, something like, "You can't groom sheep."
Keith's got to dig a little deeper on this one with Alan. Yeah, you gotta pick at him about that one because yeah.
You know what the population of the Earth is? Yeah.
Nah, I couldn't tell you that.
7.888 billion. Wow. That's ouch, man. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of folks, ain't it?
It sure is.
I'm eating potato chips.
It's okay.
It's not just for lunch anymore. It'll be breakfast.
No, it's not.
For breakfast, that's right. Breakfast is champions.
Mine was pizza.
I can do that too.
A Walmart pizza.
Good.
Breakfast.
I had a chicken patty.
Lunch is easier.
Is the guy that played Lamont on Sanford and Son still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Is he?
Damon Wilson. Yeah.
No,
He was great.
no, it's Desmond Wilson.
Desmond Wilson, yeah.
Lamont.
Desmond
Check it again, Mike.
Wilson, yeah.
Okay.
Demond, huh?
Demond.
No doubt. Okay.
Yeah.
He was fun to watch. I liked him.
I think he's a preacher.
Him and Red Fox, they were great.
Oh yeah.
Yep, Demond Wilson. You're right. The question is he alive?
Yeah, he's alive. And I'm gonna tell you how old he is. Let's see.
Oh, okay, I see how old.
How about this? Remember when Red Fox was doing Sanford and Son?
Right.
He looked old, right? He was 51 or 2.
Right.
In the early 70s.
Yeah.
He was 50.
73, 72, 73.
He was 40 and 50 years old. He wasn't near as old as I am right now. And I thought he looked old. I mean, because,
he
walked
did.
around like he, had a load in his
played
pants.
that part well.
He walked around
Yeah,
like he had a load in his pants.
This is the one. This is the one, Elizabeth.
Well, yeah. Damon Wilson, let's see, had to be married, had to be born in 40s. 74.
I can't play this when I know how old he is.
How do you think I think he's a little older than that. I'm gonna say 76. 76.
Who's that?
Damon Wilson, the guy from
Sanford Son, yeah.
I think he's got to be at least 70.
He's got to be. That's close
75.
to 50 years ago. So yeah, he's probably about 76.
Yeah, something like that. How old is he, Mike?
76.
Yeah,
I'll say about the same. Yeah. I would agree.
yeah.
And of course, if you're a fan, you know who wrote the theme song to it. No. Quincy Jones.
Yeah. He was even on the show once.
Yep.
Remember the boxer that was on there one time?
I'm sorry, Rob.
Remember the heavyweight champion that was on there one time?
Oh yeah.
Remember his name?
No, who was that? I didn't see that. I started watching the whole thing on Amazon Prime Video. It's on there.
Oh,
George Foreman.
George Foreman on there, really?
Yes.
I watched that bout between him and Muhammad Ali the other night.
Which one?
The
Rumble
one
in the Jungle.
Zaire. The Rumble.
Yeah,
in the
Rumble
Jungle,
in the Jungle. It's called.
Yeah.
The rope-a-dope.
And he was badgering him the whole. He was bouncing off to him the whole time. Muhammad Ali. He was something else back in those days.
Mm-hmm.
He had a mouth on him, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
What's the matter with Manny Machado, Braxton?
Oh, yeah.
He's not my favorite
Oh
either.
no.
Yeah, you know what he did. You know he's going to live in infamy now.
What? I know he's optioning out or something with the Padres.
He was the first player to get a strike called on him on the 30 on the
for the time thing for not
on the
stepping
time
back.
thing. Yesterday, the Braves game ended in one of those time strikeouts.
Oh, really?
Yep, a Red Sox player took his time trying to get up, and by the time it happened, it was like it was under 8 seconds, so it's an automatic strike, and it happened to be strike three.
Bob told us about bubble bull.
They're playing with fire.
Soccer. That's some crazy shit. It's people in a damn bubble, right? And bulls down in the middle of a bull ring. Ain't no damn way.
They get knocked out pretty high up in the air once in a while.
50 feet.
I
bet. Can you imagine? I'd be like a football. Be like, all right. Let's see if he can knock him 40 yards through the uprights. Wouldn't that be? 3 points. You get 3 points, you get knocked around like,
Braxton, if you want to put your email in, I can send you a link.
Yeah. Braxton, Keith, join us.
Yeah, join us. Everybody.
We can have Keith White and then Braxton Keith. That way,
Mario Costa's on there. Who's that? Mario Costa. I don't know if I know Mario. Boss Braxton Keith, I don't know him personally, do I?
You know Larry Harris.
Have I had Braxton Keith on here?
Yeah, I think Larry might be gone now. He was going to go see his stepmom.
Yeah, Larry Harris.
Okay.
She has a new dog.
I watched most of y'all's video yesterday. Watched most of it. It's always good to catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 bad football teams yesterday. In your game,
right? I saw You
talking about my game?
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to find a game that ends 3-0 or 0-0. That's what I want to find. I want to find 2 perfect defensive teams.
Yeah.
I don't know who I'd have to find. Somebody in college set.
Where did you say Roland Chapman is now, Michael?
Kansas City.
City Chiefs. I mean, not Royals.
Yeah.
Not the Chiefs.
Yeah. Kansas City. Probably by default, it's going to be the closer. By default.
I'm sure.
That's his role, I guess. I mean, what else?
Yeah. Set up but he's closer.
Yeah, by default, it's either him or Scott Barlow. Scott Barlow's no bargain.
Clemson could make a case for shutting the team out. And then look at that offense. That offense is packed with nothing. Maybe I can have Clemson play. Then who the hell they going to play?
2 of the best defenses against each other.
Yeah, and give up nothing. Punt.
Army.
Yeah, Army. Nah, I don't think they're that good defensively.
Oh, okay.
San Diego State, staunch, aggressive.
Mario, you're right. But I don't think teams are going to have his attitude.
Yeah, the Royals are going to suck like usual, Mario.
They're going to be semi-terrible.
They have a terrible coaching staff. Terrible coaching staff in the Royals.
What do you think now, Mike?
Well, they got Matheny. Is he still managing there?
Yeah, they just. I was talking to Apple Brian about. He was telling me about it, and he said that they just don't develop players well anymore, and they need better coaches. And they're terrible at pitch. Their pitching coach is terrible. He was saying. I don't know what his name is, but Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they ended up getting Jordan Lyles and Zach Greinke's back.
So what do you think, Mike?
What's that?
Couple years after the fact, the Niners gave up 3. They moved from 12 to 3.
Right.
So they gave up a 12th pick, and then they gave up 2 more number 1s and a 3, and they got
and they got a guy who has
what's his name? He hadn't played a damn
Trey Lance,
and
hasn't played a game yet.
It had a video up on it, and people said they were like, "Man, you can't be down on him that quick. You can't be down on him that quick. He might be the future of this team."
Oh yeah, the future. Well, you don't know because he's got to come back from his injury. He'll compete against. He'll compete against.
You think if they had to do it all over again, they would still done it?
No.
3 number 1s? No, I don't think
3
so.
number 1s. You know, I don't know. I never understand. Yeah, I never understand that. That means you're giving up a possibility of at least 3 good players for a chance. 3 good players for a
roll of the dice. For a roll of the dice.
Yeah, no. The answer is no. No.
The Bears
need a quarterback.
Yeah, especially a quarterback.
With Fields, but I think they should trade. If they do stick with Fields, they should trade down and get as much as they can for that number 1.
And some team will be a sucker and take
obviously the lineman from both Alabama and Georgia would be
defense
excellent picks.
Nice.
But they need offense worse. They need offense worse.
Rob always asks me this question every year. How many quarterbacks are going to be picked in the first round?
Yeah, that's another good question.
I'm going to say 4.
According to the mock drafts, it's 3.
I'm going to say 4.
Really?
I would say 2
on both offensive and defensive line to start
with. But last week, CBSSports.com had Richardson going number 1.
Oh yeah, overall.
Yes,
I heard the Colts. A lot of the quarterbacks are undersized. Is that true, or a lot of the quarterbacks?
Richardson is more undersized than anybody because his numbers are undersized.
Alex wants to know what your feeling is about Eric Bieniemy leaving.
I think it's a terrible hire. I think it's an awful hire.
I don't know. I'm going to wait to make a comment on
because.
Hey, kiddo, how you doing?
The thing is,
how you doing today?
Washington has,
hi, Aurora.
They need a quarterback that can step in and be, the guy. But it's.
I don't have a problem with Sam. I don't have a problem with Sam.
They're pretty good right now.
Sam Howell. I hope Sam Howell gets a job, and I'm hearing from all accounts Sam Howell's going to be their starter. But
I think it's so difficult these days to try to groom a player coming out of college or only playing 2 or 3 years out of college to be a number 1 guy and putting the pressure on him to be the number 1 guy right now. Prime example, Zach Wilson.
Well, yeah,
you made him the
draft is starting to look like
you made him the number 2 draft, and I know he's only played 1 year or whatever, and the Jets are not the greatest team in the world, and they gotta learn to develop.
Well, if you listen to the experts, though, the Jets are like a quarterback away from making a Super Bowl run.
Oh yeah. They're saying right now they go get Aaron Rodgers. They're 12-5 team.
Yeah, and then also they'll be like the one.
Aaron Rodgers is.
I wonder if
two favorites in the.
I wonder if they'll get rid of if Aaron Rodgers will leave or if he stays with the Packers. He went on a 4-day.
He's got to stay
in the darkness.
He's going to stay. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, he's not going to go anywhere.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
costs too much, man. Costs too much.
Yeah,
money wise and picks wise. You
yes.
can better believe Green Bay wouldn't hand him over. They're not going to do that. And then on top of that,
no, I think Green Bay is going to be greedy, and they would ask for let's put it this way:
Couple-
you're not
two
going
or
to get
three
Aaron
number
Rodgers
ones.
for a 5th and a 7th round pick. Okay,
No,
you
right.
You got it.
No.
You want. They probably want the same as what San Francisco did. They will probably want a couple of number ones, and I don't think teams. I think these general managers have to learn from their mistakes. Look at all the mistakes they make in order to.
Just hand
Derek
it over number
Carr
ones.
supposedly was impressed with the Jets organization and kind of trying to get them to commit to him.
Have I found a 0-0 game? Maybe. All right, look at that offense.
Taylor,
boy.
huh?
Look at that look at that defense.
Oh yeah,
Coming in, guys, we got somebody else coming in. There he is.
All right. Harris. Hi, Harris.
What's up, Harris?
Hi, guys.
Mr. Uber.
Camping World for the XFL game.
What's that?
Heading to Camping World Stadium for the XFL football game.
Oh,
What time does it
Oh,
start?
okay.
What time does it start? 3:30.
Kickoff
on
is
TV.
yeah, it's televised.
4 o'clock.
Yeah, kickoff is at 4 o'clock. I gotta be there at 1:15.
Yeah.
There were a couple games yesterday, I guess. I didn't really.
I'm supervising.
Dylan Swaggy, why don't you join us, Dylan?
Say what?
Swaggy? Well, Samoan Tank. We're trying to get some more people to join
Seen
us.
Samoan Tank.
Samoan Tank. Yeah, come on in.
Mike Evans.
Bring everybody in.
I heard Mike Evans was on the trade block. Who's the best quarterback in
Mike
the
Evans
Couldn't even
XFL?
name the quarterback.
McCarron.
Oh,
McCarron.
Karen, yeah.
McCarron.
Michael Evans is going to end up in Dallas.
Think so?
Well, they need something. I mean, Lamb is maybe a
Yeah.
number 2 guy.
Well, they got another receiver that's going to end up in Dallas too,
Hey, Grandma.
and he's in a Buffalo right now.
And Buffalo is trying to get that running back from Dallas. It'd be interesting if they get him.
Ezekiel Elliott.
No, the other kid. The
Oh,
younger kid.
Tony Pollard.
Howard's not
Pollard.
going to win. It's going to be an Ezekiel Elliott for Diggs deal. Watch.
Ezekiel. They say he's
Buffalo
completely
has the cap
done.
room.
They think he's completely done.
Yeah.
Yeah, Buffalo has the cap room to take Elliott.
They can have him.
Well, I'd like to
San
see.
Antonio Brahmas and the Orlando Guardians today.
Orlando's gonna get killed. The Brahmas are coming to town.
Yeah, this
Lost
all.
their first game.
I mean, look, the Guardians already benched their starting quarterback last week. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost 33
Hey,
to
bench
12.
their quarterback.
Houston Roughnecks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Paxton Lynch.
they benched their quarterback.
I wonder who won yesterday.
The Battlehawks of St. Louis beat Seattle Sea Dragons 20-18. The DC Defenders beat the Vegas Vipers 18-6.
Not high scoring then.
That's
Either good defense or lousy offense.
And
Yeah,
the clock stays running a lot more, I think, than it does like in the NFL and college.
Today, Orlando will lose about 47-10.
47-10. All right.
Again, not much for game.
What kind of stadium is this that you're going to? Is it indoor?
No, it's outdoor.
Yeah, okay.
It's
Going out to what stadium?
Citrus
Tampa
Bowl.
World. Citrus Bowl in
The
Orlando.
Citrus Bowl and the Cheez-Its and all that.
Yes. Who's the college team that plays there?
Whoever they put there.
Not UCF.
There is no assigned team to that stadium anymore.
Okay.
That's not too far from Disney, I don't think.
Years ago, Florida.
No, it's not. Orlando's right around that area. Yep. My cousin lives down there, Monty. No.
Florida Gators used to play there years and years ago.
Wow.
So how would you rate the driving that you're seeing out there today, Harris? Are people being pretty good or crazy? Or
Oh,
what?
they're still a bunch of fucking assholes. There ain't anybody in this state that knows how to drive.
No,
My brother's close to saying the same thing.
Look,
Hey,
I've
are
already
they all Chinese? No, I'm just kidding.
all Chinese.
I have come to the conclusion. If you don't know how to drive, I don't care which state you're in, they send you to Florida.
What's in California, I wonder?
Bunch of idiots. Bunch of idiots.
Do you use your horn at all?
We said New York drivers.
Yeah, when you get
Well, listen,
yeah. Now I want to see. I want to see where he's driving to. Now I want to see the cars in front of him and shit, so he can beep his horn at them and shit.
Oh man, that's funny.
That'd be funny. Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
What a pretty good pace.
Oh man,
Are you-
he's just
are you-
he's
75?
somebody.
No damn wonder everybody. No damn wonder everybody looks like he's going fast. He's going 90 miles an hour.
I'm doing 80. They're all
And what's the speed limit? 75?
Yeah, what is the speed limit down there?
70 up here, I think.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, 70.
Hey, Dwayne.
70. I'm now 75, and those cars are already out of sight.
How far are you from the stadium?
Now, my sister probably drives worse than all of them.
Well, your sister's not a good
She
driver.
averages about 95 to 100.
Wow.
Isn't there a train or something you could get on the way down there?
No.
It's right on the train.
What the hell did you hit? It sounded like he exploded. God almighty. Boom.
It's the window.
Am I the only one that heard that?
Wind.
I heard it.
Some small animal just went flying into the ditch.
Sounded like it ran over two people. I didn't see eyeballs flying. My ears go, but it sounded like you
He
hit
was on a
something.
mission, though.
That was funny.
It's like an airbag deployed or something.
How far is the stadium from where you are?
So
You guys gonna be in here for a while?
Is that Tim or is that the other Clee baseball fan?
I don't know. Keith, we're gonna be on here for a while.
We can be.
We can't be.
Oh, that's
All right.
Tim.
Well, look.
Yeah,
When I get to the stadium, if I can,
Wait a minute.
I'll try to log on then.
All right.
All right.
Clee baseball fan
All right.
875.
I'll talk to you later.
Tim's
Hi,
879.
Harris.
Vinny.
Be careful.
Hi, Harris.
Later, guys.
Later.
Harris
Careful.
was flying. Harris was flying. He's going 93 miles
He's
an
flying,
hour.
man. He's on a
Yeah,
mission.
he's
probably
talking about
should be
everybody-
trying to stream.
He's on a mission.
No, he probably shouldn't be streaming going 93 miles an hour down the road. That's funny. That was pretty good.
Look like Daytona.
Yeah, like you said, you're only an hour away, right?
Yeah, one of the street tracks there.
Yeah. I hear the cat.
Oh, she's
Baylor and
pretty
Wisconsin.
kitty.
Hi, kitty.
Pretty
Baylor,
kitty.
Wisconsin.
Hi, Hannah.
Wisconsin.
You're beautiful, Hannah. You're a beautiful cat.
Man, he's flipping his tail.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick one team to win 3-0. I don't know who.
Okay.
Baylor's no dog.
What you got, Baylor? You got Sue?
Wisconsin.
I'll go for Wisconsin.
Talking to you, Hannah?
And who does Mike go for?
I got to go with Wisconsin.
I'm sorry, what's your game, Rob?
Baylor and Wisconsin. We got two Wisconsin
2 years ago? 2 years ago?
from 2021. Baylor's
Yeah, I'll go
number
for
5 in the
Wisconsin.
country. Baylor's number
I'll
5.
go with Baylor.
And Wisconsin is number, who the hell knows? They're not in the top 25. They like suck.
He's flipping his tail like it's nothing. He probably went
All right.
down.
She doesn't
So
like
Baylor's got the ball first.
it. She tolerates it for a while.
42 average field position, and Baylor is gonna Baylor is
He's more
Baylor's getting the ball first. This is going to be a 42-40 game. The lowest scoring game I said ever. Watch it be the highest scoring. 2 dots. 2 dots. That's a 1-2-4. 1-2-4. Do we have an inept defense? Nope. Is it a 5 on offense? No. Poor field position. Punt in the coffin corner. So it's a punt already. That works out. First possession, punt. What's up, cat? What's up, kitty cat? He's right. He hid right to us.
Everybody from did.
Hello, meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, 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 meow,
Meow,
meow,
meow, meow, meow, meow, meow, meow, meow, meow, meow.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
14. Pull position for Wisconsin. All right. Let's see what's going to happen now. Meow, 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 meow. All right, 2. Meow. He did it too. 255. 255. Do they have a dynamic offense? Wisconsin does not. Is there a soft defense? Which name says soft? S-A-W-F-T.
F-T.
Who's that? What's the guy's name?
Well, his name is Big Bill now.
Oh, okay. Porous offense? No. It's going to be a punt. That's good. Punt. Obu. What's up, Obu?
Uh-oh.
Not uh-oh. It's Abu. Obu. Great field position for Baylor. Great field position, Baylor. And that's going to be 4 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4. 356. One of those good 356s. Disciplined offense. Reliable offense. Meek defense, there's interception. Interception.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Now we got to roll for return. See what Wisconsin can do. 4. On the return, it's great field position, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
We only got 4. Well, we got 4 dots left in the first quarter. No score. There's 1 dot. 135. 135. Russia breaks through and fumbles the football. Fumble. Pretty good so far, guys. See what happens with the fumble. Still no score, Keith. Almost
We have
in the first
two
period.
baseball fans in here now.
Mo Pace. What's up, Mo? Mo. Great field position for Baylor. 3 dots left in the first quarter. Still no score. That'll take care of the 3 dots.
You don't want to be up like that. No.
245. Good old 245. I don't know what 245 means. So. Dynamic offense. Soft defense. No. Porous offense. Nope. Punt and coffin corner. And we are through 1 quarter of play. Baylor, nothing. Wisconsin, nothing. Coffin corner kick. 46 in the coffin corner. It'll be average field position, second period, Wisconsin. And can we keep going with it? 2 dots. 4, 5, 6. Good old 4, 5, 6. Shaky offense. No. Dull offense. 3 on defense.
You don't like it?
No. How about a touchdown run? Wisconsin. Touchdown run.
Touchdown run for Wisconsin.
Touchdown run for Wisconsin. 12-65. 66.
Oh, he missed it.
Yeah.
He missed it.
6-0. How about that? 6-0.
6-0 in favor of the Badgers.
21 on the kickoff. Average field position, Baylor. All right. 2.
3-3-3. Wow.
Uh-oh, that's probably a touchdown there. Oh, no. Poor field position. No, average. Unusual result B. Oh, okay. We got to go to the unusual result chart. B. Unusual result. Unusual results. And we don't go by numbers now, just lowest to highest. Lowest to highest, so that is a 12.
Okay.
Offense fails to convert fourth and inches. Defense takes over poor field position. Wisconsin, poor field position. All right.
Bye, Michael.
I heard somebody say something. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2.
One dot.
Soft defense, no punt.
Well, I'll see you guys later. You take care. Have a good weekend.
All right.
The rest of the weekend. And
You leaving too, Dave? All right.
yeah, I'm leaving for a bit. Yep. Take care, man.
All right, Dave. You too.
Bye bye.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. I'm going to just finish this. You care if I finish it on your channel?
Oh, no, it's fine.
56 is a punt. That's going to be average field position for Wisconsin again. Almost halfway through the second quarter, 6-0. 1 dot.
135.
Oh, yeah, that's never a good one. 2-3-5 and 1-3-5. Russia breaks through and fumbles the football. That's their second fumble of the game. And no 6. 4. That works. If you don't want high score and you don't want 6, it's 4. Great field position, Baylor. All right. Another 1 dot. Jeez, we got enough plays off. 1-1-2. I think we've had that one already. I think it was a touchdown, wasn't it? It was. 3 on offense. Nope. Soft defense. No, it's a punt. I was way off. All right. Punt. Didn't matter about that. 66 on the punt. I think it is excellent field position. It is great field position. Wisconsin. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to be a touchdown. 5-minute drive. Yep, it is. Impressive drive.
Just been working the chains and
yeah, touchdown
great
run.
field position.
And now, once you get they don't get 66 again. No, that extra point is good.
13-0.
And it's a shutout. Yeah. Now the kickoff with only 1 dot left in a half. 66, that is average field position for Baylor. And now they got to get a 1. They didn't. Half is over. But Baylor gets nothing and likes it, and Wisconsin gets 13. And now Wisconsin gets the ball back to start the half. How about that?
That's fine with me.
42, it's average field position. 2. What's our number there? 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? I don't know. I really don't know. Dull offense. No. 2 on defense. Nope. Runner turns the corner, another touchdown line. Burying them now. Yeah. Extra point. Good. 20-0.
I guess I picked the wrong team in this one.
I was gonna say. I don't think nobody saw this coming. 31 Baylor now, and they're rated SRS 14 each, so that it's exactly the way it would be. Let's see here. 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This may be a score. 355 could well be a score here. Would not surprise me. Let's see. 355. Prolific offense, huh? No. Inept defense. No. Punt the coffin corner. All right. It's going to be a punt.
All right.
All righty. Coffin corner punt. 35 coffin corner. punt is poor field position, Wisconsin. But they're up 20. 6, 2, 3, 4. It goes under 5 in the third now. 1-3-6. 4 on defense. No prolific offense. Nope. Punt in the coffin corner. I think we got a recurring theme here. Is that 56? 56 punt in the coffin corner. It'd be average field position Baylor. Can they break out here? 2.
2-2-6.
2-2-6. Okay. Secure offense. No. Passive defense. No. Fumble. That's their second turnover. Check your fumble. 4. I think it's excellent. Great field position, I think. It is. Great field position, Wisconsin. 1 dot left. 2. So it'd be the end of the quarter, 20-0, and we go to the fourth quarter. Go ahead and start the fourth now. It'll be a 1-2-4. Inept defense, no. 5 on offense, no. Poor field position. No, they actually had great field position. Punt, coffin corner. Can they pull a shutout? You don't hear many shutouts in this game. Poor field position Baylor. That's not going to help them. Three dots. 1-3-5. Russia breaks through, fumbles the football. Turnover number 3 for them. All right. Let's see. 6. Another 6, and they score a touchdown. 3. No. Not quite that lucky. So it's great field position, Wisconsin. Now it's just a matter of if they can shut them out. I don't think they can come back.
Yeah, right.
2 dots. Halfway through the fourth quarter. 2:44. Poor field position. No, they actually have great field position. Inept defense. Nope. It'd be a field goal attempt. So they're going to try to put a field goal on top of everything else. 12-51. No, I'm sorry. 12-54. 53. Oh, my God. Good. 23-0. Baylor gets the ball. Average field position. 4 dots. 4 is 2 dots. We're done 4 dots left in the game. 134. Dull or undisciplined offense? No. Staunch defense? Yes. Punt. If it wouldn't have been a staunch defense, it would have been a touchdown. 21 on a punt. Poor field position, Wisconsin. Look like they're pitching a shutout here. 5. That's 3 dots. Ain't but 1 left. 3:55. Up 20-0. Prolific offense? No. Inept defense? Nope. Punt in the coffin corner. And the realism of a shutout is looking more and more likely. 55. Average field position Baylor. The only way they can score is if they get a red 1 right here because the clock runs out if not. Shutout. 23-0. 23-0. Thought maybe we'd get a low-scoring game. I didn't realize one team was going to actually.
Yeah, what was on one side? Yeah.
I didn't realize it's going to be an ass kicking on the other side, though. I didn't realize that. Let me set my camera back, guys. It's not very difficult, just like it. There we go. 23 zip. Oh my God. Yeah. Kick return. See, they both could have had kick returns too. They had electric stuff like that, but now nothing like it came into play.
Yeah.
23 zip. I didn't see that one coming. In real life, you know what? In real life, especially if it had been in Wisconsin, that could happen. They could beat Baylor because they're able to run the football so damn good.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Well, my next 1975 game will be the Giants at home against the Atlanta Braves. That'll be the second straight game with the Giants playing. And
Really?
yeah. And let's see the pitchers for Atlanta. It's going to be Buzz Capra making his first start, and for the Giants, Mike Caldwell making his first start.
Ever famous Mike Caldwell.
And I remember I went with the Brewers mostly. What was Capra that year? 12 starts, a 4.27 ERA.
Nothing to write home to mom about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not on base against on his card isn't too bad. I guess it's just the home run here. There,
Machado just got signed to 11 years, 350.
for the Padres. For the Padres,
Yeah, look.
an extension.
Yes.
Caldwell was 21 starts, 4.80 ERA. I was looking at my
11 years. Said earlier this week he intended to opt out of his final 5 years. They are fools. They are absolute fools.
Yeah, it doesn't he seem to be one of those guys where he's a real good player, but he just isn't really a
He's not a
kind of
clubhouse
clubhouse guy that brings.
He's not a right.
People.
He turns people against him. Even his friends don't like playing with. There was people in Baltimore that said good riddance to him. You just don't want him around you.
Yeah, he just rubs people the wrong way.
Yeah. Oliver Marmol of the Cardinals says umpire C.B. Buckner has 0 class.
Who?
There's C.B. Buckner, the bald-headed jabroni right there. Yeah, he's the worst umpire in baseball. By far, he's not even close to being good. He's terrible.
Well, they had what? Schilt? Was he gone for last year? Schilt?
They fired him.
Was it after last year or before last year?
He was there for part of last year, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think he was at least part
Mike Schilt. He's with the Padres now. Ah, it's funny we talk about him, right? In his record, 252 and 199. Most time I don't get you fired. Most time that won't get you fired if you're that good. 53 above 500. He was with the Padres last year. I didn't realize it. Okay, so Marmol was there all last year.
Mm-hmm.
Manager of the year in 2019, Schilt. How shit changes, though.
Yeah. I was surprised when they got rid of him. I thought they liked him.
Yeah. He's young too, right? 54. Yeah. Now we got to see how long Thompson can last in Philly.
I think he'll be there a good long while.
I don't think so. You hope so, anyway.
He made a good.
Fans love him. Fans absolutely love him. Man, I'll tell you the one they couldn't stand was the one that came from Chicago. And he tried his Sandberg.
Oh, Sandberg.
He tried his damnedest. He tried the hardest he possibly could with a shit team. He did all he could. I did not like him. I liked him a whole lot better than Girardi. Girardi was a jabroni.
Sandberg's a little dry. He's kind of
but Girardi, he don't have enough brains in his head to make a decision. If he don't have a coach around telling him what to do, he's an idiot.
Sandberg's just gonna, he's gonna preach the fundamentals and playing the game the right way. And
I wonder if he still coaches.
He might.
You'd be getting home about now, wouldn't you?
Oh, I'd have been home probably a couple hours ago.
Think so?
I was scheduled to get in at around 9:30.
Your time?
Mm-hmm.
Really? What time you taking off that Sunday? 6 a.m.
Yeah. By gaining that hour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that hour makes a damn big difference.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll have my man Keith here 3 weeks from now if everything all goes well. You feeling a lot better now, aren't you?
Yeah. Especially the last couple of nights. I've slept probably about a combined 22, 23 hours the last couple of nights.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Well, when I got home Friday, I just felt like some congestion. It was making me feel tired just because I couldn't get take a lot of deep breaths. It was kind of shallow breathing all day.
Yeah.
I went to bed around 7 and I didn't get up until about 7.
My concern now when you come is I hope we don't have that damn green stuff all over the place when you come. What's that shit called?
Pollen?
Pollen. Y'all have it out there?
Yeah, we get it terrible down here.
Yeah, we do too.
After being sick right now, I don't think that's going to be that big a deal.
Now, is the trees down there blossoming and shit already?
Not really.
No, they're not here yet, but it's not going to be long. They'll be blooming.
Yeah, it won't be long here, and things will turn all yellow or yellowish green.
Yeah. Got to get ready for the Masters. The Masters, first week in April. First weekend in April.
I got Amazon Prime on. It's one of the first episodes of Remington Steele on there.
Oh, God. I hated that show.
She was cute, though. Stephanie Zimbalist. She had a dress on, and her chest is got those freckles. A lot of those freckles on her chest.
I'm going to go watch part of the Live tour, I think. They playing on TV for the first time this weekend.
Are they?
Yeah.
Who's carrying them?
CW. Really, right now, there's nothing going on for the next 2 or 3 weeks until baseball starts. About almost a month. I wonder if the baseball network's got any.
I actually, I had a subscription to the MLB TV the last few years.
Yeah.
And I found I can get it through Amazon Prime. So I subscribed to it through Amazon Prime and canceled the other subscription I had to it. So now I can just go on my TV to Amazon Prime and access the baseball games there.
How much does that Amazon Prime cost you a month?
Well, it's like an annual. It's like $100 or something for, I think, 100, 120.
I gotcha.
Well, I think I'll get off of here for a little bit, Rob, and
All right, man. Yeah.
a little baseball.
He thought maybe we'd be on, but we didn't know how long he was going to be.
Who's that?
Harris.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I kind of forgotten about that already. Yeah.
But,
All right. Well, I think I'm going to get off here for a little
all
bit.
right, man. We'll see. We may be back on. Let him do something. Who knows?
And then I might play another game today. I don't know.
Yeah. Later.
Okay.
Y'all have a good one, guys.
Thanks for stopping in. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.